Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. So today I have a What's in my Louis Vuitton Toiletry 26 pouch, and by the title below it's swimming pool edition because I have all the things that I need to carry poolside with me, and I thought I would share a little bit about the reasons why I purchased this pouch. So I bought this pouch because I missed my sort of like curved one that I had from Louis a long time ago. An ex had bought that for me for my birthday, and then I sold it, and then I've been on the hunt for like the square one for the longest time, and I originally wanted the Toiletry 19, which I think is the tiniest one, just to put in my bags, but my mum always made fun of me for wanting a bag for my bag. I still do it and she still makes fun of me, and then I thought, well, you know, I could live without that. I want something maybe a bit more dual purpose, and I love this size because it's not the largest one, it's the one before, and it can be used as a natural clutch as well, even though I have the Eva clutch and that's just perfect. This is just like more of a, I feel like a more vintagey design as a clutch or, you know, use. So, and I just wanted one that, you know, could store tall products when I'm traveling and just hold a lot more. So I wanted it to be a makeup pouch, I wanted it to be a clutch. So for now I'm using it as like a poolside little thing. So let's get into it. I'm really excited. I love the way the zipper goes all the way and extends, not just to the width of the pouch. And then here you can see all the stuff that I've got in. And it's not really extended at all, and it's not heavy at all. And because this is canvas, it's so light anyway, so I don't feel like this is a lot for me to carry by pool. And I'll tell you why I've added certain things in there when we go through it. But normally I don't have half this much, and mine is made in France. So let's get to it. There's no little pouch or slip on the side like my other one did. It had like a little, the lining was different, it was like material, and then it had a little slip. I wish it had a little slip here. I think that would have been convenient for use as a clutch, and I think I mentioned that in my previous posts, but anyway. So I've got this, you know, Gillette Venus. This came as a set when I bought on Amazon my shaver, and it came with this little hairbrush that is, you know, very reminiscent of a tangle tweezer and whatnot, and of course it's small and slim and appropriate for the beach or the pool. I then have some gum. This is the Orbit White Spearmint gum, and I just really like this container. I think it's just very handy. Then I have my Grove Collaborative hand sanitizer gel in blood orange, and this has moisturizing coconut oil. I think that's lovely, especially if you're going to eat as well. You can kind of just sanitize your hands. I have the La Roche-Posay 50 SPF, the Anthelios Anti-Shine Spray, and I thought this was good because in New Orleans you get very hot and slippery, and not that I wear makeup to the pool, but if I just want to kind of mattify and refresh my face, I can do, plus it has the SPF 50 for my face, which is great protection. So I splurged on this one, but I didn't want to get the body sunscreen because that was around $37, and I just thought that was ridiculous. So what I ended up getting is this that I put in a little sandwich bag, and it is the Neutrogena, and it's the Hydro Boost Water Gel Lotion, and it's SPF 30. I don't think you need to go beyond SPF 30, that's my own personal and professional opinion. This quenches skin with hydration, non-greasy, water-resistant 80 minutes. And I just like the way that it's new, that it's in a little squeezy tube, and that it's gel, and it's small. So I think that's fine for one person, you know, like, that's perfect. And then I've got the stuff, oh yeah, well, and this I would carry with me too. I've just got this little sort of fake bow velvet scrunchie, and this I got from Accessorize. It came in a pack of 3 or 2, maybe just 2. There's a really nice dusky purple one that I have as well, but I like the green I'm into green at the moment, maybe because I go to Tulane now, so everything is like green, 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 green. Now that's what I would normally carry on a regular basis, and I've added this extra stuff, which is my makeup, and that's because I'm going to the pool this weekend and I might meet up with friends afterwards, and I'm hoping that I'll be tanned, so I'll be naturally glowy and kind of like nice and revived and relaxed. But you know, obviously I want to touch up here and there without looking like so overdone, and I might not have time to go back home. So this is like my on-hand like emergency kit, if you will, and it's really not much. So let's get into it. So I got this triple sec 3-in-1. This is by Dry Bar. I think this is a volumizing, texturizing spray. My hair, as you can see, is naturally curly. This is just my natural hair. And on days when I can't be bothered, I just leave it curly. And when I go to the pool or the beach, it's the same thing. My head will just go curly from the salt. And yeah, and then if I'm in a humid place, it will just curl up, as you can see. So this is to add a little bit more texture, a little bit more volume in case like my hair at the pool doesn't go this curly, or it just needs a little bit of like, you know, glam. So my hair gets quite big. I thought I would try it. Not something I would normally use. Then I've got my SOS Primer by Clarins. This is like a base sort of, well, primer that has a nice tint to it. But I really like the packaging. It makes it very friendly for like traveling and for just like putting like, you know, into like a little bag like this. And it has a little sun-kissed glow to it. So it just kind of like awakens your face and gives it like a little bit of a color to it. And considering that I have like a higher SPF on my body than my face is going to be a little bit paler. But as you can see, it hasn't really done too much, but it just evens out a little bit, just smooths out a little bit, smooths your pores and everything. And it smells really nice. And yeah, it just gives a hint of color. So I don't look like I've got like foundation on, but I just look a little bit more bronzy and like glowy. And that is obviously perfect. And then I don't do my brows. I will just use my Bobbi Brown Natural Brow Shaper. This is a wand, and it's in the shade Mahogany, which I've said before is not a red at all. It's just a medium toned brown. But this I can just run through and just keep my brows at bay. It also gives like a little bit of color if I provide pressure on it. Fills them in, but again looks quite natural. It separates them, cleans them, and just makes them look very neat. So it's all about like a no makeup look, right? And then I've got a sample of the Urban Decay Perversion, the Bigger, Blacker, Badder Mascara. You know, this is the time to use your Sephora samples at the beach and at the pool. This I definitely, lashes are everything to me. I just think it really just makes me look a lot more feminine, and it just makes me look done up without like trying too hard. So if I don't have like any like shadow or anything, having like darker lashes just always makes me feel like a little bit prettier. And then I've got my Chanel lip gloss, which I've been loving for the summer. This is the Rouge Coco Lip Blush in 416. And what I really like about it is that it looks quite summery and pink. It's like a corally color, but it's for your lips and your cheeks. So that's what it looks like there. It looks quite flamingo-y pink, but it's really, really subtle. You can blend it in and sort of pat it to give you a blush, which is perfect. And then on your lips, it just looks like a stain. And I would show you, but I have red lips on right now, but it's just beautiful. It just gives you a little flush, and the stain is fabulous. And then the last three things I have here are, oh, well, I've added my actual brow pencil here, but I probably will take this out unless, okay, so the reason why I've got this in here, and I know why, is because I've got a little gap in my eyebrows. So even though I've got the brow shaper and it will look really nice, it won't be able to fill in a gap that I have here, which would be quite obvious. And obviously this is light. This is the Wet n Wild retractable brow pencil, and I think it's just in the shade medium brown. I would normally go for like a slate or charcoal-y black, but they didn't have it. And it comes with a spoolie, which is nice, and it's slanted, which is also nice, and I haven't tried this out yet. but it's a good medium brown. I think it's quite cool toned, and I think it would just be a good shadow or shading sort of brow pencil rather than like super dark, which is what I need personally. And then I've got the Soap and Glory Smolder Kohl. This is waterproof eyeliner, and this is in like a really nice navy blue, and I just love having this sort of color in my waterline. You know, it's blue, so it's reflective and just kind of deepens up my eyes a little bit, adds a little something. If I want to put it as an actual eyeliner, not just in the waterline, I can. This is just optional, I carry with me, and blue always reminds me of like summer. And then I've got this, which I use when I'm just lying around doing nothing. I try and put this on as much as possible. This is the Sally Hansen Cuticle Rehab, and so it's a brush-on oil. And I love these things because I just pop them in my bag, and anytime I'm like on the bus or in a taxi or, you know, by the pool, I'll just apply it onto my cuticles and just keep them nourished, because I have very dry cuticles at the moment, and it just makes my nails look really nice. Which I've got gel dip on, which I've been loving, and this is the color SP138. And the only reason why I remember that is because on the gel pot, it looked like it said spicy, and I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. I chose like a red, but it wasn't spicy at all. It was SP138. So I just remembered that number, but I'm loving gel dip nails at the moment, and this girl, she did amazingly. So I'm so glad I found my salon. Anyway, that's all that I have in my toiletry pouch. Let me know if there's anything else you think of that I can add in here, or I don't need to. And I will be doing a what's in my school bag video soon. I will be doing my summer essentials too, and I will be doing a review on my mini backpack, Palm Springs Mini from Louis as well, because some of you had requested that. So if you have any other comments, please leave them down below and let me know. Also press this bell notification, because I've got a few of you saying that you haven't seen any of my videos, and I've been posting more regularly. So do all that jazz as well if you want to keep on watching. Alright guys, see you soon. Bye!